Hey folks, it's the Wingman, Waldo Waldman. Great to connect with you today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, to fill your jet with some fuel of inspiration so that you can perform better as a healthcare hero or a spouse of one or a wingman or wingman in your personal life who's going out there every single day, digging the well and helping others out. For those that don't know, I'm a decorated fighter pilot. Spent 25 plus years in the Air Force, combat missions all over the world. Overcame claustrophobia and a fear of heights to become a veteran, and also dodged some missiles in war where there was uncertainty and fear and doubt pulsing through my veins and the veins of my wingman. Every single day we put on this uniform to serve our country, to serve the world, and to bring freedom and a future of possibility. I remember walking onto the tarmac on my first combat mission, scared to death, as you can imagine. Iraq, 1993 or 4 or so, cottonmouth, wondering if today was going to be the day I'd get shot down or if I became a POW or perhaps lost my life. And I remember the incumbent sense of responsibility on my shoulders as I walked out there doing my job, earning these wings. And I remember distinctly looking at my commander, and he was looking at me, knowing that I was afraid. And he said, "Waldo, I know you're scared, but don't lose sight of me today. Stay in position. Follow the plan we briefed. I'll lead you to the target. Let's go get him." He was asking me to trust him, but he was also asking me a question. Didn't come out of his mouth. And it was the same question my teammates, my wingmen were asking me, and I was asking them. And it's the same question that your patients are asking you every day, and your spouses, your communities, and the entire world for that matter. And that question was this: can I depend on you? Can I depend on you to go out there to do the job, to fulfill your responsibility, to execute as flawlessly as possible, because others require you to do the job to bring them peace and hope and a future of possibility as they battle COVID-19 or all the other stresses, be it other healthcare issues, the downturn in the market, job loss, or maybe their kids running upstairs as they get homeschooled as you try to do your job from home. I want you to think about, when you wake up tomorrow, 2 main things. Number 1, I want you to ask yourself who you can serve today outside of work, outside of the healthcare community, your job, your business. Who can you serve? Who is that person that's in their hangar right now with a failed engine, with no fuel, uninspired, depressed, full of doubt, that you can lend your wings of inspiration to lift them up in a world that's dragging them down, and to fill their tank with the fuel of hope and encouragement that's so part of your regimen, in particular in the world of healthcare. Because that person that you inspire, be it a friend, a coworker, and maybe an unsuspecting hero in your community, maybe you can give them wings to fly and give them just that nudge to take the leap of faith necessary to take action for their families, to help their community, and to do their jobs. And that'll fulfill you in some way beyond work, because we all know we get fulfillment out of helping others. And I know you're getting drugged down at work. There's so much responsibility you have in the healthcare world. But I also want you, even more important than giving your wings away, which you're good at, obviously, is to find the courage to ask for help today. To take off your mask, to reveal some insecurity and doubt and fear that you may be afraid to at work or with your peers or maybe in your own family. And to call out Mayday to someone and give them the blessing of helping you, to give them the opportunity to lift you up so that they can feed your tank and feed theirs. You see, especially in healthcare, where we have to be so stoic and disciplined, as a fighter pilot, I can relate. We sometimes need to put our jet in the hangar, tighten down the rivets, refuel our tanks, and ask others to give us the hope and inspiration and courage that we often give to others. And so be okay with that, and realize that you can't be a superhero and Hercules, and it's okay to call time out. I quit for at least a moment. Tighten down your rivets. You know, when jets aren't flying, we need to maintain them. I want you to think of some of the tools you need to do to maintain the airframe for the person staring back at you in the mirror when you put your flight suit on. Learn new tools and techniques. new fitness regimens, new health, green smoothies. I'm sipping one right now. Maybe you need to read a book, take meditation, listen to music, spend some time saying, time out, I need a break to fuel my jet again, and invest in yourself more than ever, where the world is requiring you to be more disciplined and more intentional about your day. So number one, be the type of person others can come to for help. Find somebody that you can inspire every single day outside of work, and lift them up. Number two, be okay with asking for help. It takes more courage to ask for help than to give it many times. And I want you, as a healthcare professional, leading teams, leading emergency rooms, providing intake forms or whatever it is in your life and in your work, to take off your mask and give others the opportunity to lift you up. And last and not least, be intentional about learning new tools and tactics to be more encouraging, more confident, and more disciplined in your life every day as we adapt to this new norm and create a hope and future of possibility and health where others are depending on you to do that for them. I'm Waldo Waldman, the Wingman. Thank you for taking the time to listen and to investing in yourself. You can follow me at Waldo Waldman all over social media. And if you want to get some personal coaching or subscribe to my ACE Leadership Series, send an email to info@yourwingman.com. And I'd be happy to reach out to you and find a way to lift you up and fly to new heights as a wing giver and wingman or wingman in this world today. God bless you.